fire moving text in Adobe After Effects. Here's what it should look like at the end of this tutorial. As you can see, I put a bit of text into that, but that's just the name of the company that I'm running to make films. So let's get started. I've already got a composition made, moving fire, but you can add whatever you want, and you can call it whatever you want, but it doesn't matter what size either. So once you've made a new composition, go into Layer, New, Solid, and then call this Fire, and make sure it's comp size, and doesn't matter what color it is. Press OK. Now you bring in, if you type in the contents of contains in effects and presets fractal noise, you'll come up with a plugin, and if you drag that to the center of your screen, it'll look something like this. Of course, this isn't too much of a fire effect, so we're gonna have to lower the contrast. No, increase the contrast even. So put that 250. There you go. And then lower the brightness slightly. There we go. And now once we've done that, we may click on Evolute. Okay, once we've done that, go back to the contains in your effects and presets. And now we go in and we type in Colorama, and it should come up with a plugin under color correction. So once you've done that, just drag that to the center of your screen. You get this sort of like weird effect. So if you come over here to your effects control and go on to our output cycle, just click the arrow to bring that down, and then if you go into the use preset palette, then you've already got a fire effect in there. So once you've done that, you gotta go up to the top and click the ones that you want as keyframes. So you need what is it? Offset turbulence checked, and evolution. If you make those two keyframes by clicking on the stopwatches, and let's make sure we're right at the beginning so there's no mistake. If I just I made a mistake, just bear with me a second. Right, so once you've made them your keyframes, you move on. I move on, say 2 seconds, so that everything moves 2 seconds, and then we make the evolution 1 times plus 12. That just moves it slightly, and then of course you lower the second number on the offset turbulence. It doesn't have to be a lot, just some actually, so it changes. And you do the same for every other second. And of course I normally keep them as 1 times 12, so I just put 3 next to it. Click next to it, so it's 3 times 12. But then I change it back to 1, so it actually counts as a change. And now you just lower the offset turbulence on the second one. So once you've done all that, you should have something that looks like, and this is no, you should have something going. Once I've finished it for you, you can have a look. If I can just get it right there. It's up to you what time you want to use it. course I got this one off Exotic Films, so yeah, he's got some good tutorials. But also creativecow.net has got some really good tutorials. Alright, so now we just move that on to the 8 seconds, and now just change that again. Just pretend that you do, so it registers. And now it doesn't matter with the offset turbulence, you might move into the minuses, but it still moves, so that's the good part. And the thing is this, you can get loads of different effects when it comes to it, when you come to watch it. Of course my computer won't show you because it's a bit slow, so I'll just show you the one I made. Yeah. Right, so now that I finished this offset turbulence, if I show you what, it just moves quite cool. Okay, so once you've done that, just wondering what that was. Okay, once you've done that, you can add whatever you like. I added music to it, so if I import that music file again, of course I got this off a tutorial off creativecow.net, and so if I load that up for you, let's have a look. Smart volume meter. So now we can bring that into here. Of course you won't be able to. Don't worry about that, just make sure that it works. Okay, so I've added music to it. You can also add text. So if you get into layer, new, and then text layer, you can add whatever you want. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to put the name of the company that I run, so Starstruck. And then you can just add whatever you want. So if we delete Colorama and go into animation presets and text, you can get them to fly in at any time. So if I move this to say 4 seconds and then go into 3D text and then random order, just brings them in random order. And then if you go to 8 seconds and just choose a simple short thing, that will bring, and I'll take them off again. So I'm going to choose animate. Now I'm going to choose blurs and environment. So okay, once you've done that, you're pretty much finished. Let's have a look at the final project again. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to have to do something to put the audio on. And that's my video tutorial for you, and I'm Andrew Buck, and I'm going to thank you for watching my tutorial. Thanks.